Well, you know, we always get on Jimmy about his geek moment and how he absolutely goes bananas over anything, well, geeky. And we could certainly do that right now, but I'm pretty sure that the next event we want to discuss is something we'll all go geeky about.
Yes, welcome to my house. That's because we are talking about the moon, and I'd like to introduce to you this afternoon Mr. Keith Kohler, who is a specialist with the Office of Communications at NASA's Wallops Flight Facility in Accomack County. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good to be here.
So tell us about International Observe the Moon Night.
Right, International Observe the Moon Night was an item started with at NASA Goddard Space Flight Center, and it's really, there's over 700 sites worldwide that will be looking at the moon this weekend. You know, we're excited to be able to do that, have one of those sites here on the shore.
Wow.
Ah, and NASA's Wallops Island facility is teaming up with the Delmarva Space Sciences Foundation. Tell us about them.
Yeah, we've been partnering with Delmarva Space Sciences Foundation now for, I think, about 2 years, and it's a nonprofit group here on the shore made up of astronomers based in Delaware, and we've been doing, you know, beach nights and taking people out to look at the stars, and they do some things up in Rehoboth on the boardwalk. And so, you know, we're just real excited to be able to partner with these folks and for them to bring their telescopes out and explain things that are up in the sky that we see every day.
Yeah, you said this is a worldwide event, but this is a really good observation place, isn't it?
Yeah, the shore is really great. I mean, living here, we sometimes take it for granted, the clear skies we had. I know years ago, I had a niece that came visit me. She lived in the city, and she walked outside my house, and she was like, just gazing at the sky because of, you know, she had never seen that many stars.
Yeah, yeah, and then of course the moon itself is pretty fascinating.
It's pretty fascinating. I mean, it's you know, everybody goes out and sees the moon. We've been to the moon with people with Apollo, so it's just fascinating to be able to see it. And we'll be at the first quarter of the moon this weekend, so it'll be good viewing.
So what is it you're wanting people to take away from this?
Really want people to understand a little bit about the moon, first of all, and be able to tie that to scientists. Science. We want to get kids excited about doing science studies and learning also about the NASA missions that we do to go out and study the moon. And we're getting ready to do a new program. We're hopefully be sending people back to the moon here in the 20s. And so, you know, we just want people to get excited about it.
Okay, so let's talk about the event specifically. What can people expect?
The event starts at 7, and we'll have some presentations about the moon in the auditorium. Then as it gets dark, the Delmarva Space Science Foundation will have telescopes set up outside for folks to be able to go outside, look at the moon. Before 7 o'clock, I think it is, we'll be able to see Saturn. So they'll be looking at that, and they'll be looking at other objects in the night sky. So, and then we have a bunch of crafts for kids to be able to do, and we'll have movies in the auditorium going on throughout the night, and on our Science on the Sphere, we'll have some movies going on. So there'll be quite a bit to do, regardless of the weather.
I wonder if they'll be able to see any of the Orionid.
Yeah. Usually those are a little bit later at night.
Yeah, so maybe not. Maybe
you never know. Maybe get to be able to see one or two that early in the evening. So
and it's free and open to the public.
It's free and open to the public. Everything we do is that way. So really want people to come out and be able to just join in the community and take a look at the stars.
Now, I don't have to be a scientist or a geeky person to enjoy this, right?
No, not at all. No, you
bring everybody.
Bring everybody. Yeah, you don't have to. You know, it's just a night to go out and enjoy the night sky and be able to observe it and talk to the astronomers and learn a little bit about what we see out there every night.
Now, we can't have you on the show and not talk about some of the other exciting things that are happening at NASA's Wallops Island Flight Facility.
Yeah, it's a real exciting time. Yesterday we announced, or they announced, I guess, Rocket Lab, a company out of New Zealand, is planning to come here to Wallops to launch starting in 2019. Their plan is to launch one rocket a month, and they'll be launching small satellites at that point. From the Virginia Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport, so we're real excited about that. And then we have coming up in November, the next Antares launch with Northrop Grumman to the space station. So that will be at 4:49 a.m. in the morning. So it should be a good, spectacular show to be able to see that.
Now, see, he gets excited about it, too.
He does. Yeah.
Okay.
But I am, too. Yeah. I have to admit. Keith Kohler with NASA's Wallops Island Flight Facility. Thank you.